Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play of Klonoa. So in this episode we're still in the Sun Temple, but we're in kind of the higher levels, I guess. Anyway, what's that? Hey, are you alright? Thank you, I was ambushed. Who are you? I am the High Priest Moir. I am the Keeper of the Sanctuary. Klonoa, we've got to... That's right. Where's Ghadius? Too late. The Moon Gate has been opened. The Kingdom of Legend will return soon. That can't be. The Moon Kingdom crest gathers up dream power and gives shape to Phantomar. That is everything you see around you. Ghadius wants to replace that dream of nightmares and set loose evil onto the world. Don't give up now. Even if the Moon Kingdom appears, we can still stop Ghadius. You're right. We'll make it in time. Very well. I leave everything up to you. Go ahead to the sanctuary. Okay. The eclipse gives power to evil ones. Take advantage of your enemies while there is light. While there is light. Okay, so kind of gives the mechanic away for this level, which is basically the level will change between kind of light and dark version. So you'll see at the moment it's just turning to dark, and when it's like this the enemies become invulnerable basically. So all we have to do is just avoid the enemies until it gets light again. And there's a few other mechanics that kind of rely on this light and dark kind of mechanic. So the little platforms that you can see, they will only appear in the dark, and in the light they will disappear again. So just up here you can see, hopefully if I can get up there, that yeah, so these platforms, you know, they kind of materialise when it gets dark, and then when it gets light again they go away. So yeah, not too difficult. There are some parts in this level which are quite difficult, mainly because, you know, obviously the enemies become invincible, and you also get this annoying kind of pink purple fish thing that appears every time, and it will just chase you down and yeah, just follow you around and be really annoying. But you know, just try and avoid it, it's not too hard. So let's jump across here, get on this platform and go in here. And again, hopefully I'll get all the prisoners. I can't remember where they all are, but I will try to get them, but we will see. So I often find I have trouble with those jumping platforms because you kind of have to time when you press the jump button, like right as you're bouncing upwards, and sometimes I don't know whether it's like my controller or the game or what, but sometimes it doesn't really register properly, which is kind of annoying, but you know, I'll get over it. So that's another prisoner found there, and obviously when you're inside, the enemies don't get influenced by the changing of the, you know, light and dark, so you don't have to worry about them going invincible or anything, which is very useful because it kind of gives you a bit of a break. So let's shoot that guy, grab this guy, shoot him again. That's kind of another annoying thing, is that if you're holding an enemy when it changes to being dark, the enemy will just be destroyed, which is really annoying, but you know, it's just something to get used to. So wait for it to get dark and then go up here, because there's bound to be something secret up here. Oh god, stop hitting me, no! Okay, managed to survive barely. I've got to go try and get back. And just try and avoid these guys and then go through. Okay, so that's kind of the first section of this area done. So we can go up here now and get onto the second section. I just always like to check on both sides to make sure I'm not missing anything, any secrets or anything. Get the checkpoint and then go up here. So we have to wait for the level to turn dark. So the platforms appear. Get the fairy. Avoid this fish guy. Flying fish. Okay. Now this platform is going to fall down. And yeah, just avoid the fire. Kind of straightforward, I guess. And then we've just got to deal with this. So I remember as a kid thinking this was a really cool level because it was something I hadn't experienced before, you know, the kind of changing of the environment in such a dramatic way, like between the light and dark. So I found that really interesting. We'll just go along here, get that guy. And then I can't remember what we do here. Because these guys are armoured, so I can't hit them. These guys are so annoying. These things flying out from the background are really annoying. Especially when it goes dark and you can't, you know, grab them or anything. So let's grab this guy. And not fall off. Let's grab him. And then try when the level goes light again to hit the big thing, the armor on. If I can grab them, it's really difficult to judge where these enemies are, like in the depth kind of thing. So hopefully now I can continue onwards. Okay, that guy's armor just came back, which is kind of weird. Maybe there was a bit of an overlap. Maybe I hit it too late when it was changing. Anyway, so now I can just wait to get on here. Go along, and this pink fish, you know, will like follow you as you move back through the level as well. It's really annoying. Very annoying enemy. So I just cut a bit there. If you're observant enough, you might have seen. Because I just did this whole section and then I died right at the last minute, and it was like 3 minutes of footage, and then, you know, I died and I have to do it all over again, so I thought I'd just cut it because it's just a bit easier. Anyway, so in this section we have the last 2 prisoners. So one is down here, quite easy to get, luckily, and then the other one is on the other side. So this is the part that gave me trouble just now, where I died, because for some reason the jump button wasn't registering properly, so I just kept on having to mash the jump button for anything to happen, and then I kept jumping into the spiky things and dying, so it was just annoying. Anyway, got both these last prisoners, and then we can just carry on up here and through here, and then we have all the prisoners now, so it can't be too far till we get to the end of the level. So obviously we want to get this egg and whatever is in there, and we obviously have to hit that switch in the background as well, so let's get that, and then grab this guy, shoot him at the switch, and then we have to wait for this platform, which is kind of annoying, especially with this pink thing following us. And then we have to hit this and then use that as a platform to get up here. And then obviously we have to wait for it to go dark again for these platforms to materialise, and we can use those to get up. And there we go. So that's the end of the kind of second section of this level, and then we've just got a little bit more, and then we'll be at the end. So if I go left here, you can see that we've got to go up to this platform, but obviously we can't just jump up there. We need an enemy or something to, you know, to boost us up. So what we have to do is go around this area, and hitting these switches reduces or lowers the gate a little bit at a time. So we have to just kind of go around, hit all the switches, and then once the gate is being lowered, we can grab the enemy that's inside and then go through to the other area and then use that enemy to boost ourselves up onto the platform and get through to the next section. So I've missed one somewhere along here. Oh yeah, it's down there, okay. So I'll just avoid these guys. I can't break their armor or anything because I don't have an enemy. If I did have an enemy, I wouldn't have to be going around getting all the switches and stuff, so let's just continue along here. So I've hit all the switches now, so hopefully the gate will be low and I can grab this guy. Grab him. And then... Oh yeah, I forgot that they disappear if, you know, it goes dark, they'll be destroyed, so I have to grab him and then run through quickly. And then we can finally get up here, get the checkpoint and then go through. So now, I think we just have a small section of like moving platform like we had before. So just gotta avoid these fire sections. And then go through, and I think this is the last lift that we're going to be taking, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it is. So again, we've got kind of the usual boss kind of sequence here. Where are we? It's you, little brat. Ghadius, Dark Spirit. Your mistake, Joker? Oh, poor Joker, he's let his master down. Ghadius, what do you want? Want? Hehehe. This is just simple revenge. It's got a weird face. Revenge? Yes, fools with foolish dreams like you imprisoned me in darkness. Well, I'll plunge all of you and your world into a sea of nightmares. He's got the diva, like in his weird cosmic cloak, I guess. Time has come, she's gonna disappear. We have to follow him. Let's not be too hasty. Huh? Can't you see? So Joker's gone all weird and creepy voice. If you can't assess it once and for all here, I can't live with myself. You'll see, witness my powers of darkness. So this is a really cool boss fight. I think it's really cool anyway. The music's really good, it's got really interesting mechanics. Yeah, so it's kind of divided into two phases really, and he will switch between the two phases. So the first one is where he's doing exactly what he's doing now. He just wanders around the middle and he's got his arms spinning around, and if they hit you, the arms, so if he comes too close to you on the edge, you'll get hit by the arms and obviously that'll hurt you. What we've got to do is just shoot enemies at him, try not to hit his arms because they'll just bounce off, and then when you've done enough damage he'll go into this phase where he turns into like a weird spiky turtle thing, and you'll notice that the ground is different colours, so what you have to do is just avoid his attacks and try and get all the blocks on the ground to be the same colour. I think it's always yellow, I don't think it's ever anything else, so just keep running over them until they're all yellow. And obviously the enemies are invincible in this stage because it's the dark, you know, dark level bit. And yeah, just keep avoiding his attacks, make sure all the blocks are yellow, and then once you've done that, he will change back into his other phase. And you just repeat this process over and over again. It gets slightly more difficult, I think, in the colour block phase. He introduces more colours, so you have to step on them more times to get them to yellow. And in this phase he just moves faster. I think later he starts jumping, which also makes it more difficult to hit him, but you know, just more of the same pretty much. So we'll try and hit him. So as you can see he's jumping every now and then and just running around kind of like aimlessly pretty much. So just repeat the same process. I think he'll probably change again, yep. So he's going to change back into the turtle thing. And when I was a kid I really had a problem with this boss fight. You know, it took me a while to finish it and to kill this guy, but you know, as an adult it's pretty easy. So he starts doing a bit more of a difficult spin attack now. You just have to jump twice, but make sure that you jump late enough that you can jump over both of his arms at the same time. Otherwise you'll fall and get hit. So just repeat the same thing here. And actually in this one it's sometimes slightly easier because he spins around more than once. He's more likely to hit the invincible enemies and they will die if they get hit by his spinning attack. So it's kind of not necessarily more difficult, it's just different things, different mechanics are kind of more difficult. And these hearts sometimes appear as well, which kind of makes it a bit easier. So if you're running low on health, just, you know, wait for a heart to appear and then make sure you go grab it. So now he's going to start jumping around a lot, but we only have to hit him one more time, so it's not too difficult really. Hopefully I can get him quickly. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, playing it through as an adult now, very easy fight. But as a kid, found it really difficult. I suppose, you know, it was probably when I was in primary school, so I couldn't have been any older than 10, probably younger, like less than 10 years old. So Joker's all bashed up and he's, you know, very sad. So he says, listen well, the sound of the Moon Kingdom's return. You'll end up in darkness, in a nightmare, in a world of nothingness. And then he just explodes, like all the other bosses. And then we get a cool cutscene, and I'll let you watch this in peace. Okay, so the Moon Kingdom has reappeared now, and that's exactly where we're going to be going next. And yeah, I think there's maybe 2 levels left in the game. And then after that, let me know in the comment section if there's anything you want me to play in particular. Shadow Hearts will be continuing after this. It just takes a little while to record, and you know, it just takes time, so it will be back though. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!